What's going on, everyone? Benji again. Here today, I have something cool, something awesome. I mean, I'm always bringing you guys the good stuff, right? Um, Kidding. The font I have today that I'm going to review is by Fonts by Fourzze. It's Fonts by Fourzze for all of you out there who call it Fourzze. I know I'm guilty because I heard people call it Fourzze, and I know it's wrong. I just think it's I think it's funny. It's my like I said in my other review for his sound font. I say it like that because I'm a fancy boy. It is wrong though. It is Fonts by Fourzze, and Aaron over Fonts by Fourzze. He sent me. He contacted me about testing out his newest font coming out, the Oldest Padawan, which is a Dooku font, and I was like, absolutely, I would love to help out any way I can. So I got it. I threw it on to my Scrapflex that I always use to demo. It's a CFX font that I have. Not sure if he's gonna have it for other boards. I'm sure he will. That's something that you can ask him. But for now, it's Profi sound font that I'll be reviewing. I cut it on for just a second just to make sure everything was good. I didn't want to check out too much of it because I wanted to kind of get it on the go. But let's go ahead and get to it. I think I need to...
Sound bank selection.
I am Count Dooku.
Okay, so you get... Well, here, let me put this up.
Your swords, please.
Oh, that's a Prion. Oh, this one. Ooh, I love that hum. Oh, that's nice. Dips down a little bit and comes back. Ooh, that is nice. That's very nice, Aaron. All right, let me cut it down for a second.
I have my ways.
One thing I forgot. So I have loaded onto this saber. When you get it, you'll get two sound files, sound bank files. One will be theatrical and one will be traditional. The theatrical is going to have all the goods in it, all the Easter eggs, all the quotes, all the extras. Really cool. I was loving what I was clicking through just to because I'm a curious cat. I need to know before I do the review, but I want to leave some of it as a surprise. But the theatrical, you get a lot of quotes, lots of stuff, music, all that stuff. With the traditional, theatrical and traditional. Traditional is just going to be the font, which is cool and it sounds great. I haven't set any of the... So you got pre-on and post-off. And I can't remember if you have different choices. I think you do. Theatrical and traditional. So you have 4 locks, which are cool. It's really good. There's quotes in there. There's an additional lockup, so you have one already set, and I think there's a quote on that. But then in the extras folder, there is a additional lockup, which has another quote on it. And then you have, okay. So there are 4 pre-ons and 2 post-offs. Yeah, 2 post-offs. 4 pre-ons, 2 post-offs. You can interchange them however you want to, which is really cool. And then a couple different power-ons. So let's get back to it. But that's awesome. I just love the fact that there's a bunch of features punched in. So you're going to get that one pre-on that I already have. Oh, well. It is random. Okay.
We don't want to make a mess of things.
Oh. Some smooth. Smooth swings are nice. Let's get that hybrid. It's accent swings. Ooh. Aggressive. Oh, that's cool. On the back end of that one, it was almost like a growl. That feels good, man. All right, let's get some blaster bolts. Lock up.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better.
That's awesome.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better. I've been looking forward to this.
Ah, so good, man. I'm a sucker for these Easter eggs.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better. Good.
Yeah, so each one of the lockups is going to have that surely you disappoint or disappoint me, and then surely you can do better, and then it'll have random unlocks. So maybe there'll be a different quote too.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better. Good.
Let's do it again.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better. I've been looking forward to this.
Looking forward to this. All right, let's get these clashes. Force wave. Second force wave. Ah, come on. So let's try it this way then.
I bring a warning.
Nice. Get that spectrum back. I want my red back. Can't have a Dooku without red. What's up with that? There we go. Okay, so.
I have my ways.
So the pre-on orientation, when I was talking to this the other day to somebody, your pre-on can be set to orientation power on. So there's 4 pre-ons, and with CFX, the 4 orientations, how you hold it when you light it up, will trigger a different power on. So this way will be a different pre-on. Oh, there's no on that one.
I have my ways.
See how we go straight up?
Your swords, please.
I love that. And I love that ignition. See? Different. Now let's go straight down.
I bring a warning. Double the fall.
Ah! Double the fall. That was cool.
I have my ways.
Then what about this way?
I don't want to make a mess of things.
Swords, please. Alright, I'm going to put a blade in. Put a blade in to demo off the traditional. I mean, you don't really need to see a blade, but I know most of you out there just want to see the blade so bad, and I'm such a bad person for not doing it right off the bat. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Let's switch over to the traditional.
Sound bank selection.
Count Dooku.
Oh, and you will have that as the standard font. I went just to, because I put both fonts on my CFX as 2 different sound banks. So what I did was I threw a Dooku boot, changed it to a font, so that way I know it can distinguish the 2. So on the traditional one, it's Yoda saying Count Dooku, and then on the next one, you switch over.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Now I'm on the traditional one.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi.
Oh, that sounds good, man. No quotes. No quotes on this one. This is just straight up the font. Different ignition. Oh man, I'm a sucker for these power-ons, dude. Let's try this orientation. Very nice. Straight down. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It has this aggressive once it hits and cuts on, and then it's just like kind of like growls towards the end. I like that. time. One last time, because that is just, that's aggressive. I love the way that flutters. The flutter that you did in there, Aaron, is awesome. Again, guys, fonts by Fourzze. I've got another one I need to get by him. I've been slacking in my font game, you guys. I've been trying to catch up on my installs and my customer commissions, work life, all that stuff, and it's like I can never have enough saber time. But I got to get more. Was it Anger and Lust for Power? If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, Aaron. I've been terrible at the font game lately. I used to be like, I know every single font out there. Now I'm like, once the camera's on, I'm like, it's by, it's this one. Like, I don't know why. I can't remember them when I'm enjoying them. But definitely need to grab more of them, man. I love everyone that you do. It's chocked full of quotes and all that stuff. Oh, let me get the song before I forget. Sorry, guys. But I love that power on and that hum, that little like growl that you got going on. This is an aggressive font. If you're looking for a Dooku font, it's a good option to have out there, guys. I mean, sorry, my music bank.
Sound bank selection.
Twice the pride, Count Dooku.
Music bank's gonna be on this one.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi.
When he's fighting Yoda, right? Yeah.
You disappoint me. Surely you can do better. I've been looking forward to this. I have my ways.
That's great. That's a lot of fun. This is a great font. Again, guys, if you want your Dooku font, it's another fine addition, man. Another good font for a Dooku. I need to get a Dooku. Now I need to get a Dooku hilt and build one. It never ends, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Aaron, at Fonts by Fourzze. Thank you for continually pumping out good quality sound fonts, new stuff to play with, because once you install these sabers and you have fun with them, you know, you start to get that, you want to hit that next customization. Fonts, sound fonts. Saberfont.com. Fonts by Fourzze. He's got a bunch of them up there. And yeah, man, support your local artists, your local sound font artists, font makers, and you keep supporting them. They keep pumping out more material. Your sabers get more fonts, more fun to the game. I mean, this is a community. I mean, you know, we help each other out. So it's a hobby, but it's a business for some. Some, like myself, it's both. You know, it's more of a hobby for me. But I mean, any way to keep the momentum going, especially with these new soundboards, we're getting new features, new stuff to play with. And again, without the sound font makers, we're stuck on stock fonts. So, thanks again, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Aaron, fonts by Fourzze. I mean, that's just me. I just say that just for me because it sounds fancy, and I'm a fancy boy. But fonts by Fourzze. Go check it out. Thanks, guys.